Hello everybody and welcome to the Punchboard Report. My name is Blake Ryder. Today we're looking at number 9. This was designed by Peter Wichmann and published in 2017. This is by Z-Man Games. Take it to the next level. That is what this game is about. This is kind of a puzzle game, a filler weight puzzle game where you're going to be stacking tiles and you're going to get points based on however high the tile is in your stack. But while you're making the stack, you have to observe certain placement requirements while you're placing the tiles. So let's get this set up on the table and we'll be back for some thoughts. All right, very simple. All we're doing here, we have a box with tiles numbered 0 through 9, and then we have a deck of cards, and each number appears exactly 2 times in that deck. So all we do, everyone's playing at the same time, flip over the top card, and it's a 2. Everyone takes a 2 and places it in front of them and orients it however they want, and once a piece is placed, it is then there for the rest of the game. So I'll place that there, and then we continue. 7. So everyone again would take a 7, and now what I have to do is place this sharing an orthogonally adjacent wall, so I can place it like this, I can place it like this, like this. I could not do this because that would be diagonal, but ultimately I can also do this and I'll go like that. So what we're trying to do is build a nice surface on the bottom of your tower that you're going to be assembling such that it could support tiles above it. So now I have a 4 and maybe I'll go like this, okay? So ultimately, when the points in this game are going to be scored equivalent to whatever number the tile is multiplied by whatever level it is on. So right now, this is level 0. Everything is worth 0 points because it is multiplied by 0. However, let's see, I have an 8. Now I can place the 8 here, and now that will be worth 8 points because it's on level 1, and it is an 8. When you're placing a piece up a level, you have to always make sure it is supported on all sides. So, for example, this would not be legal, because there's a space beneath it. So it is supported on all sides. It also has to span at least 2 tiles. So this would not be legal because it is only on that 2 tile. However, this would be on the 2 and the 7, and that would be legal. Once a tile is there, every subsequent piece needs to share an orthogonally adjacent wall with some other piece on that level. So now that there's an 8 there, any subsequent piece I put on level 1 would have to be orthogonally adjacent to it. So now I have a 1, so maybe I place the 1 here and really nice, make a nice big base. Room for other tiles, there we go, make it look nice and pretty. Okay, and next we have a 9, now we're talking. So now I might do this, and now that is supported on all sides, and now I have 17 points, 8 plus 9 is 17. And then we're just gonna keep going. Now, look what we can do. We can actually place this 4 right there, and now that 4 is worth 8 points because it is on level 2. So my 4 is worth 8, and my 9 and my 8 is worth 17. So right now I have 25 points. And we're going to continue going, trying to build upwards, and we're going to go through this entire deck, and whoever has the most points at the end is the winner. So let me start by saying that this is a shelf staple for me. Never getting rid of this game, partly because it's unlike any other puzzle game I own, partly because my wife would divorce me if I was to ever get rid of this game. She loves this game. So, I mean, this is one of those games that anytime I introduce it to someone new, they play it and it's fire it up again, let's play again. Because everyone thinks they can do better the next time, especially after that first play and you start to get it and you're like, okay, now I know what to look for, let's go again. That is this game, and it's quick. I mean, you can always play it at the end of the night, in between games. It's a 10-minute game. It's great. The box says 20 minutes, but personally, I've never had a game that's lasted 10, 15 minutes tops. So it's perfect for that kind of in between, start of night, end night, game night game. I love it for that purpose. And, there's randomness in this game, but, it's the same randomness that everyone is at the table is going to experience. Everyone is working with the exact same cards. There's no downtime, and everyone is trying to puzzle it together themselves. So, your scores are obviously very comparable on that individual game, but every game is going to be so different that you can't really compare a score from one game to the next game because the 9s may have come out early in one game and your 0s may have come out late in another game. However, sometimes you just hit your stride with this game and you just have that perfect setup and the numbers just hit perfectly and you get a score of like a crazy score and it feels really, really nice. And this game, this game is kind of in that weight where I can teach it to my nieces who are kids, and I can teach it to my parents, and everyone likes it. Like there's no like specific group that this game will work specifically for because it spans the generations. I think it's pretty simple, and you can pick it up quickly, and people of all ages will like it. So at least I think so. So anyway, if this sounded interesting to you, I recommend checking it out. My name is Blake Ryder, and thanks for watching.